Incredibly, California has finally seen sense. It has abandoned its lawsuit, its legal battle to try and restore $4 billion in federal funding for its rail fail project, as I have called it, the high-speed rail line across the Golden State. Of course, the federal funding was pulled for this after it's been found that it's basically a money pit. California tried to sue the federal government to get it restored, but now it's probably realised it was going to lose. So, rather sensibly, for once, they have pulled out of this battle. But let's have a look at all the details here on the channel, guys, as always. California has dropped its lawsuit against the Trump administration after it pulled roughly $4 billion of federal funding for the state's high-speed rail project. Court records show that the California Attorney General Rob Bonta's office filed a notice on December 23rd voluntarily dismissing the lawsuit without prejudice on behalf of California's High-Speed Rail Authority, the CHSRA, which had been seeking to have the federal funding reinstated. A spokesperson said the following in an official statement to the Sacramento Bee, quote, "This action reflects the state's assessment that the federal government is not a reliable, constructive, or trustworthy partner in advancing high-speed rail in California." The Federal Railroad Administration stated that all work performed by the authority, whether undertaken as part of a cooperative agreement or otherwise, remains at risk and may not receive funding. End quote. Of course, the cynics, and probably in this case people who are actually accurate when it comes to this and correct for that matter, would probably say that, well, they've pulled out because they're going to lose the lawsuit, they're going to lose even more money because of that, so they're going to have to get their funding from elsewhere. The government is no longer going to be stepping in for this. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy announced in July that he was pulling the plug on the long-delayed project, calling it a boondoggle, explaining, quote, "This is California's fault. Governor Newsom and the complicit Democrats have enabled this waste for years. Federal dollars are not blank checks. They come with a promise to deliver results. After over a decade of failures, CHSRA's mismanagement and incompetence has proven it cannot build its train to nowhere on time or on budget." End quote. Given how much money's been sunk into the project and how little has actually materialised from it, that is a fair assessment in a lot of people's eyes. And that is a view as well that President Donald Trump echoed as well. But despite that, authorities over in California are confident about this boondoggle actually seeing the light of day, saying that there is increased interest from private sectors, although we'll have to actually see if that does materialise. They can say all this, but in reality, it might not be that straightforward. And given how twisty and at times dangerous the tracks have been so far for this journey into high-speed rail, can California make it a reality, or will it very much be a pipe dream to nowhere? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Very much does echo the absolutely farcical situation we have here right now in the UK when it comes to HS2 high-speed 2 rail, which has been an absolute disaster from start to, well, it's not finished yet, is it? But when it's finished, it will also probably be a disaster.